just need a little weed in the back rub. Zombies with the D's in the bathtub.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cannibal, and today we are bringing you a little bit of a different video. It's going to be more of like a informational or informative video, I guess, whatever you want to call it. It's more or less just going over the recent news that dropped actually earlier today, and I wasn't even considering making a video about it until I saw the news, and I was like, oh, this is big, especially for global, because it's all plays the global side of the game. Obviously you can see Team Dokkan on their website, or Oh My Gotcha. Team Dokkan does like the articles on this, so they're the one that wrote this. And it's referring to the 350 million download celebration, as well as some upcoming stuff for global, as well as JP. So we're gonna dive right into it. A little background. Before this news came out this morning, I was fully planning on doing like 2 or 3 showcase videos of the Broly Shilai Limo LR and the Rose LR. Just do like a breakdown of what like the best team builds for them are, how to run them specifically, like who's their best rotation partner, things like that. But as soon as this news dropped, I completely was like, okay, I can't do those now, at least not yet. And obviously it'll show why here in a little bit. I'll explain it, and it'll make perfect sense as to why I don't want to do it right now. But right now, let's go ahead and just dive into the news. Also, shout out to Team Dokkan. Should go follow them on Twitter. Go look at their website just to get all the news and information for anything Dokkan, really. So, as Dokkan Battle finishes celebrating its 5th anniversary, Bandai Namco is busy preparing another major celebration, 350 million downloads, which is a huge milestone. That's actually insane that it has that many downloads. That's crazy. Which, I mean, last year we had 300 million download celebrations. So that's, I mean, they have it every year because they have so many freaking downloads. As it does every year at the end of August, Dokkan Battle combines reaching download milestones of the series worldwide events for players. Of 350 million is the source of many questions. Here's some information about this grand celebration. After the 5-year marathon on the global and a series of attractive portals are banners. They just use portals because I think that's the Japanese translation from Japanese to English. They say portals. For the Japanese version, players will have the opportunity to let their wallets rest for a few weeks. Thank God. Because there were a lot of stones used on Vegito, Gogeta, and then LR Rose and Broly. Could be way worse. I got super lucky on basically all 4 banners. Could have been way worse, but still wasn't the best luck. But as you can imagine, the road is full of dangers for anyone who wants to keep a few dragon stones. So, as you can see, global version, the next quote-unquote expected banner is going to be Kefla, which is, everyone was speculating that this is going to be the next banner, because it didn't make sense for any of the other Dokkan Fest banners to drop right now before the 3 million download celebration, or 350 million download celebration. It just didn't make sense in terms of like the schedule and the pattern, like the timeline, other than this one, because this one, even whenever it came out, was kind of like a filler kind of banner. All the rest of them had like major celebrations. This one was just like, throw it in there for the beginning of summer celebration. So makes sense that this is the banner that's going to happen between when the legendary summon ends for Broly and Rose. Whenever that one ends, this one will be the filler Dokkan Fest for 3 to 3.5 weeks, give or take, before the download celebration starts, and that's whenever we're going to get 2, maybe 3 new LRs, which everybody's going to be saving their stones for that. So as early as August 9th, which is in 3 days, currently it's the 6th, as early as August 9th, we should welcome the announcement of the Kefla banner. The content should arrive around August 11th, so that means we'll get the news update on August 9th. The banner will go live on the 11th. We'll probably get like the story missions and like login bonuses and stuff that they'll start on the 9th. But her banner will actually go live on the 11th to take over most of the content we already know, specifically a Dokkan Fest, which is, it says around August 11th both times. Dokkan has inside information on when everything's normally going to drop. They've not been wrong in like a year and a half or 2 years, if even longer than that. So it's like whenever they say something, it holds some weight. Like they know what they're talking about. So expect it on the 11th, basically. A Universe 6 story event, which is you get the new free-to-play, is it Vados? Or is it the same Universe 6 story event coming back again to get like the Kaba? Or Kaba, whatever. 2 more levels for Infinite Dragon Ball history. Now this is where people were like super confused that I've seen like on the internet. Is so right now the Japanese version is 2 Infinite Dragon Ball histories ahead of us. Let me see if I can pull it up. So this is JP's version of Infinite Dragon Ball history. So JP and Global each have Androids Cell Saga, Goku, Vegeta family, Dragon Ball Super Broly, DB Super Future Trunks, and then only JP has the Youth and the Universe 6 Infinite Dragon Ball history. Youth came with the Golden Week Gotenks and Boo, Fat Boo and Evil Boo, came with Youth, and Universe 6 came with Kefla. So it looks like whenever it says two more levels, it's talking about we're going to get both of these solely because Gotenks and Boo are part of the Golden Week celebration for JP, which Golden Week is normally mixed in with Tanabata, which is like the year celebration, which for Global happens sometime in November, sometimes beginning of December. So even though we're getting the Youth right now, or in a couple days for Global, we won't see that Gotenks and Boo banner until November or December. So I think they're just giving it to us just because it wouldn't make sense to have level 7 Youth and level 8 Universe 6 on JP, but on Global it would be level 7 Universe 6 and then level 8 Youth. It would just be backwards. That doesn't make any sense. So they're just releasing both at the same time. Makes sense. Login campaign, probably going to be another Hercule's Heart Pounding Gifts or something similar like that. Plus, we have some more surprises with maybe the arrival of the Chain Battle. So, Chain Battle is a new quote-unquote PvE mode. Not necessarily. It's the same thing as like a normal event. It's based on like how much damage you can do to the final boss, and also it's a weird event, but it's definitely cool that they implemented something new. JP got it about 5 months ago, I guess 4 months ago. So it's good that we're getting that pretty early. The addition of the Missing Extreme Battle Road on the Global, so that means we're getting the Extreme SBR added to Global whenever Kefla drops, or in between Kefla dropping and the 350 million download celebration, which is big because we don't have any of those stages yet. So you can definitely hop into those and test your luck on, even though they're probably the hardest content you're going to find in the game. It's still definitely worth it to try and get those Dragon Stones. Be careful not to use all your precious stones. That is true. I would not by any means go crazy on her banner, because here it is right here on JP. I have it translated. But if you click on it and you look on her banner, her and Vados are the only two angels that are the only two characters that are really worth it. Android 13's good. Tech Hit's okay. Ant Goku Black is okay. MVP 17's good, but he's been on every freaking banner in 2.5 years. And then Turles is still good, but he's the same way as MVP 17. So these two really, really freaking good units, but I don't think it justifies going for just these two. Unless they have discounted summons. If they have discounted summons, it's different. Like if they have the 30, 35, 40 thing that they did for who was it? The Goku LR summons. Or the UI, the strength UI. Unless they do something like that, I wouldn't recommend sewing on this banner, just because I mean there's not really any value other than these two, unless you're like new and this is like one of the newer, like one of the banners that you're joining the game on after the anniversary. I wouldn't summon on this because you already have probably these 3 rainbowed. You might have tech hit. I know I have tech hit at like it's either 79% or 90%. I have 2 or 3 dupes in them. I never pulled Android 13 because I only someone on his banner like 5 times maybe. Didn't pull them, didn't really care. And then these 2, they'll come back around obviously into the shop. So if you have red coins, you can buy them, or you can just wait until they come featured on another banner. Probably sometime in, probably come back around near New Year's, I guess, would be my bet. So yeah, definitely just need to skip that. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you you can't use your stones, but just saying, be wary. The Japanese version, they're having the like end of summer celebration, I think. I'm pretty sure they're introducing, August 13th at the double rated waifu banner, which the waifu banner is the one that has Oceanus and Launch on it. And it's basically the Rising Dragon Carnival banner. I think that's what it's called. And it's basically just double rates banner for no really featured units. It's just a random unit banner, but double rates. And that's the only banner that JP's really getting. So the theme, getting to like the main part of the video, the theme for the 350 million download is Boo Saga centered, which everything leading up to it on the JP version, you could just tell. I mean, Ultimate Gohan got introduced. They're bringing back all the major story events from the Boo Saga. Majin Vegeta, Tech Majin Vegeta just got announced today for an EZA. There's just a lot of Boo Saga units that are getting a lot of love right now, so it makes sense. Hopefully, so it's in the suspense. 350 million celebration will probably be Boo Saga centered. In addition to the recent Raw Ultimate Gohan and JP, Global had also benefited from the release of Goku Super Saiyan 3 and Majin Vegeta. The dual Dokkan Fest we got back in March or April, one of the 2. Yeah, so Boo arc related events that end in October, which is the end of 350 million, so it only makes sense. After the Namek Sabo with MF Goku and Frieza for 250 millions, the ones that go through every stage transformation, like base Goku or Super Saiyan Goku and then base form Frieza, and they like transform every turn. And then Cell Saga, we had LR Gohan and Cell. So we're going in order. We're going Namek Saga, Cell Saga, and now Boo Saga. So it makes sense. It's following the order. And then, so what is it? What are the milestones of the celebration? Dokkan Battle is set like music paper. You can easily forecast the main steps. That's true. They're estimates. So it's note these are estimates. They have to put that just to show that they don't have like the insider information. August 21st, into the Japanese summer celebration. Countdown campaign starts on the 21st. 1 week of teasing where you get a dedicated, where you get tickets and you get all sort of stuff. And then you get the launch of it. And then the double Dokkan Fest. So it's going to be LRs. Pretty sure we know that for a fact now, that they're just going to do LR for $350 million download celebration. And then we have part 2, which is the standalone legendary portal. So for the double Dokkan Fest, really hoping that one of the units is an LR Kid Buu. That's like the main one that I'm looking for, and who knows about the other one. It could be Vegito, it could be Super Saiyan 3 Goku, it could be a different Vegeta card, it could be a lot of different things, so who knows. But I feel like more than likely one of the units is going to be an LR Kid Buu, which is awesome. I'm so ready to see that, just because I feel like Kid Buu doesn't get enough love in the game. Like, he only has like one really viable card, and it's like pretty okay. It's not like the best. So certainly, as for the 300 million celebration, it should be available as early as August 21st, which means that's the ticket. Will there be a ticket banner? So the banner, however, be careful, the tickets will probably be distributed at the same time as the first part 1 week later. So the banner will go live on August 21st, but you won't be able to summon it until the 28th, whenever the celebration actually starts. So there's going to be so many people that are going to message like all the big time Dokkaners like Truth and Nano and Tiger and all them. They're going to be like, why can't I summon? And it's going to be like, oh, it's a week later. Okay. As a reminder, each year players are offered 1 ticket for every 50 Dragonstone spent during a given period. So I saw a breakdown video. I can't remember whose it was. It might have been Tiger's. But it was basically over the course of the entire year, if you were just a free-to-play player and you used every free-to-play stone to summon, you would have like 101 tickets to summon on the banner. Obviously, I'm not free-to-play. I pay sometimes to do summons. So ours is going to be a little bit higher than 100, which is good. I'm probably just going to do a standalone video of just the ticket summons, or like half of them or something, because that's a lot of summons. What content can we expect? The core of the celebration should remain relatively classic with new levels of Infinite Dragon Ball history and Battle Road. So the Battle Road is weird because Global is about to get their new Extreme SBR stages, and JP is also getting a new 10 stages, like new 10 categories of just standard SBR. So are they going to give us like 10 more new? Or is it just going to be we're getting the same as JP's now? So that way we're like caught up. I don't really know. We're going to have to wait to see on that. There should also be several story events with the maps at farm, but we should also have a new Global versus Japan showdown with rewards and collaborative missions, which is what they announced last year as well. It was part of like the live stream and all this other stuff. It was like a Facebook and Twitter campaign. How many Dragonstones will be offered? For the 300 million download celebration, we were able to collect a total of almost 1,000 Dragonstones. This year it was like 1,000 and like 1,100 and something. So I mean, it was a little bit more. So we did get a few more free summons from the game. Which, I mean, whenever you have over 300 million downloads on a game, you want to give as much as you can to the community, so that way people keep downloading it. This results includes the live stream as well as the tops grossing. So this year we should receive an equivalent number of Dragonstones. However, due to the current situation, there's no guarantee that we will be able to have a live once again. Obviously, with COVID and the quarantine and stuff, they're probably not going to do a live stream. But who knows? They could surprise us and just do one from like their house or something. It's kind of a celebration gimmick every year. The X Million celebration bring an original idea like the MF cards for the 250 million or the Switch mechanics last year. So they're talking about introducing a new gameplay feature because at 250 million downloads they had the Goku and Frieza who transformed every turn, which is the first time we'd seen something like that. And then last year they introduced the Switch mechanics with like the support cards, and obviously the Gohan and the Cell were like active transformation actives. And then also some, like the free units had exchange features. It was the first time we had seen those. So who knows what the new gameplay feature is going to be? It's going to be cool to see what they try and implement. Global should benefit quite quickly from version 4.11, probably just before the countdown. So here's the big thing. We just got the news this morning on the app, on the actual Dokkan Battle app, that that the 4.11 update is actually the Lynx update, which JP got 2.5 weeks ago, maybe, not even that long, and that we're going to be getting it soon. And if it's anything like how quickly JP did it, JP announced it, and then 3 days later the update went live. So they just announced it this morning on the global side, so I'm expecting it on the 9th. So about the time that the celebration for Kefla starts, which makes sense. But that is the entire reason why I didn't want to make the showcase for Broly or for Rose, is because the Link level up system is probably the most important update that Dokkan's seen in terms of just like gameplay mechanics and gameplay features. It's going to be phenomenal whenever we get it, because literally you can just grind and grind and grind. I know it's going to be a long grind. I've seen all the people that have like level 9 Link skills and they can never get to level 10. But you can only just hop into events again and just start doing them just to actually get progress instead of just having no events to do, nothing really to grind until a new character comes out every 3 weeks. So I'm really looking forward to this, that way I can play more of the game that I love. In addition to pushing important changes on the Lynx, it also seems to bring new features concerning the handling of collaborative missions. We hope therefore more interesting integration of collaborative missions in Dokkan Battle. So I think that's Chain Battle, I'm pretty sure. So we're getting Chain Battle and the Link level system in the same update, which is crazy to think about. That's like the best update that Global Dokkan's ever seen, and Dokkan's probably ever seen. So super excited for that. And then next week, I'm going to do the video, hopefully. If it goes live on the 9th, it'll go live on Sunday. Sunday, is that right? Yeah, on Sunday. So then I can do a showcase of them at level 1 Lynx, because I want it to be, I guess, as bare as it can be, just to show you how they actually do, what you can expect realistically from them, instead of like if they're level 10 and they're putting out this crazy damage and it's like I grinded 4 days to have this level 10 Link. Like, I don't want you to expect that as soon as you summon for them. Finally, with the recent buffs, many expect the difficulty to be increased, but this remains very hypothetical for the moment. So I don't know if that means a new legendary event, like a legendary Frieza event or a legendary Vegeta event, who knows? But I'm really hoping that's what that means, because we need another one. Like, the legendary Goku event's been out for a year and a half, and it's just like you basically go in there just to see how crazy of a team you can build to beat it. Like, it's not even challenging anymore. Infinite Dragon Ball history can be harder than that event a lot of times, and some of the SBR stages are harder than that. Like, I mean, I don't know, but that is basically it for all the updates. But I guess the one thing you can take away from it is that Global's getting the Kefla. We're also getting the Link level system and the Chain Battle, and then the 350 million download celebration is obviously Boo Saga themed. Really hoping for that LR Kid Boo, but we'll just have to wait and see. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe if you like the content. I'll probably do another update video like this right before the 350 million down celebration goes live, just for like an update type of video. I really enjoy making videos like this that are like informative, and you sit down and you break down all the information that we received. So again, if you like it, leave a like so that way I know that you like this content. And we're gonna go ahead and sign off here. I'll see you all later. Peace.